Hello? Hold on. Okay. Hello. How is everyone? Yay, live on Dutch time. Yeah, I know. I don't often go live during this time of the day, but I have a little time before I have a couple coaching calls and before I have to get back up to my boyfriends. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, why don't I go live early and see who shows up? So how is everyone? Summer, just so you know, I slept in and I didn't make it to the P.O. box. So don't yell at me. I'll go Monday morning. The goat has entered the chat. That's right, Tony Online. That's right. The fucking guru. But I'll go Monday, Summer. So try not to yell at me. My plan was to go this morning. But I fucking, I slept in, so I didn't get down here in time. Well, actually, that's not even 100%. I didn't get down here. I came straight home. I didn't stop on the way. And when I got here, I'm like, fuck. It's too hot. I'm not going back outside yet. It's hot here today. It's like too hot. It was like 1,000 degrees early morning. I hate that. I like it when it gets hotter, throughout the day. Not hitting me as soon as I walk outside. But regardless. Okay, let me get in the chat. How to change tarot readings. Why did you get one? Why are you looking outside yourself? Nah, I'm not going to beat you up on it. Listen, tarot readings is like using... Hold on, why am I struggling here? Like, it's reading your current energy, right? Like a good tarot reader is reading your current energy, right? But you don't need tarot. You don't need tarot readings, all right? But it is like reading the current energy. A good tarot reader, yeah? But a good tarot reader will tell you that they're just reading the current energy. They're not prophesizing your fucking future. You're in charge of it. So you don't need to change what reading you received. You just decide to, okay, I really didn't like what I heard. I'm going to start focusing on the shit I do want and what I'm going to be getting because I'm the god of my reality, not a damn tarot reading. Okay? Yeah, tarot reading equals my chicken, Kim. Hey, Mark, that is the best fucking story ever. Okay? I've kept it zipped, but it is the best story ever. Ever in the history of me coaching or me having my channel. That is the best story. Not best as in it was lovely. Best as in moment. Okay? Okay. Jesus. Wait, point of view, you're waiting for your mom to finally get on Skype. Hilarious. It's dizzy. And KB444, this is the first time. Wait, no. Is it your first time catching a live? Yeah, it must be. Finally catching a live, yeah. Let's see. Hold on. This goddamn thing's in my way. Okay. Joey H, this is your first time catching me online. Well, hello. Welcome. I don't often go live, especially on a Saturday, because Saturdays I'm usually up to my SB or my boyfriend's house, but he's working during the day. So I have time and I have coaching calls in a little while. So I'm like, let me go in for a little bit till I got to get on the phone. And then I got to head back up there because we're going out to dinner tonight. My birthday was good, Miss Mitchell. Vonnie, you were just watching a video of mine. Love it. All right, I better before they start yelling at me because I'm not getting on the super chats. Summer fitters, I got a new word for you. Limit free. Love it. Limit free. Love it. Ooh, love your green eyes. Thank you. Love it. Wishy. Wishy, how are you doing? Wishy 3. Thank you for the super chat. But how are you doing? You back on your game? I hope. Feeling better? I hope. Ooh, Rhonda K, I have so much to tell you. I can't wait for our one. Oh, Rhonda. I cannot wait. Let me just double check what time that is. Gotcha. I was about to say, oh, I can't wait to talk to you in the morning. I'm like, wait a minute. Let me double check before I say morning. Afternoon for me. Oh, Summer, it's okay about P.O. Box. Still love you. I know, because I told you I'd go. But I'm still going to do what I said. I will unbox either on a live stream or I will unbox, record it, and put it up. Just stopping in to say hello. I'm leaving in a few to get my nails did. Love it, Hawkeyes. VC, so I've been seeing SP Weekly by this point for the past months. But I recently saw the 3P is still there, and they are on a trip together in Europe for 2 weeks. It's definitely the old mixing. Wait, it's definitely the old mixing the new, but it's frustrating. I know it's frustrating. I know it sucks major tits when that 3D shows you something shitty like a 3P. Okay, I know. I'm sure that was very upsetting, frustrating. I get it. But remember, now you all know, I never, unless I'm reading it, fucking, quote Neville word for word. I quote Neville Kim's way. But there's a reason why he says, we cannot be serving two masters. You got to make a choice. Are we serving the 3D, right? Are we a slave to our 3D? Are we what? Being a slave or serving 4D? Our state. We want to be serving over here. We don't want to serve the 3D because poking, prodding, fucking with 3D is not beneficial to us if we really want our manifestations. So think of it that way. That is just what? A little bit of fucking feedback. Old story playing out. Look at it any way you want, but look at it as not fucking permanent. It's not your forever. This dumbass will be getting out of your equation, period. So get your focus back up here in the 4D where it belongs, on your state, reminding yourself of who the fuck you are, okay? Of who the fuck you are. You are the God of your reality, okay? Or we can look at it as we are the only cause. We are what is manifesting, creating. So we know we created 3P, but it's not our forever. It's not permanent. We created the bitch and we can get rid of the bitch. Okay? Hawkeyes, thank you very much. Hope you had a great birthday. Off to get my nails did. Have a great weekend. Love you and your coconuts. I did have a great birthday. Thank you very much. And go enjoy getting your nails. And I want to see them. I want to see. I want to know what color you got. I want all the details. You know I'm nosy. Sasha Louise, happy late birthday, Kimberly. We love you so much. Oh, Sasha, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was very fucking nice of you. Thank you. Alyssa Loritzen. Thank you very much. Kim, after I had my BBL, a guy who I haven't spoken to in 10 years, say they love me. My SP and I talk daily and seeing each other this weekend. Alyssa, this is fucking amazing. Congratulations. Stay on your game, okay? Stay on your game, girl. You're doing it. Stay up here. Look at that mega movement you are getting. Well fucking done. Well done. Very happy for you. Close to midnight. Thank you very much. Got a little bit of movement with my celeb SP. Was in the audience of a show she's on. She kept looking at me and smiled. Still no contact, but it's movement. It is movement. And that's exactly what you should be looking at it as. Movement. Well done. Hold on. This bitch. I'm telling you. No. Poop. You do that just because I'm lying. You have that one, not this. She's so fucking bad sometimes. I gotta stop describing her that way. She is. She only tries to chew on that when I'm live or when I'm talking on my phone. Anyways, so close to midnight, you stay on your game. Well fucking done, okay? And yes, her looking at you, your celeb looking at you is fucking movement. Listen, I just want to say, I'm aware that when we get movement that we look at as maybe small or not, not the phone call saying, marry me, right? I know it can sometimes feel like we're celebrating small, like unimportant things. But no, the idea is it's because we're what? We're telling our subconscious, that we're getting movement, that things are going amazing. We're giving everything a good meaning. It's helping shifting your entire state, your thoughts. That's the idea of it. So we get more. And I don't mean we're going to get just more shit movement. I'm saying the more you are giving things a good meaning, the more you are shifting yourself. And therefore, the quicker the manifestation flows in. That's why we do it. Okay? And I'm only saying that because I had someone ask me the other day, I feel like I'm accepting breadcrumbs when I get excited over a simple text message. And the way I looked at it, and tried to put it in perspective is, I get it. A simple text message can feel like fucking breadcrumbs, especially if it's not saying, hey, we're back together type of shit. I know we want a particular type of movement, duh. But when we're getting anything, if you were to go back living in your logical land, yeah, it's breadcrumbs. Yep, it is. But you're not living in logical land anymore. At least you're not supposed to be. You're not supposed to be using dating rules in the law of assumption. You're supposed to be looking at anything you're receiving in that 3D as good, as movement, as something to celebrate, as I'm on the right track, as that manifestation is fucking coming to me. That's why we give it a good meaning. I mean, if you want to look at it, and by the way, close to midnight, it's not that I think you're saying that, by the way. It just made me remember that conversation. But if you want to sit in the corner and take a shit on all your movement and call it fucking breadcrumbs, then stay over in your logical land, because that's all you're going to keep getting. And I'm not trying to dump a limit in belief. I'm just giving you facts. If you can never fucking look at things as good movement, as progress, as, hey, I'm on that right track, you are in the wrong ball game. Go back to your negative logical land, because that's what you're going to keep recreating, honestly. You've got to shift your thinking. That's the whole point of this, is taking control back. Control your mind, control your environment. Honestly. Okay? Just saying. But well done, close to midnight. Curvy Bree, thank you very much. Kim, can you give me a boost? I'm trying so hard to stay on my mental diet, but negative thoughts keep coming. Oh my God. I'm seeing movement in all areas, but I want it to stop. Please tell me I'm going to be okay. Curvy Bree, yes, you are definitely going to be okay. And listen, if you're getting inundated with negative thoughts, it's time to address the negative thoughts. What are they? Where are they coming from? When we're getting inundated with negativity, okay, the idea, we really, really want to get to the heart of where it's coming from within our beliefs. So let's say, for instance, it's a constant feeling of, I'm never going to get SP to conform, or you keep showing up the old version, shit like that. Okay. Obviously, we know that comes in from the fear of not being able to manifest our person, the fear of never experiencing the love we desire, the fear of not feeling good enough for our person, the fear of not being chosen, not being loved, not being pursued, all the fucking fears, right? But it's always the underlying fear of not being able to have, right? In those moments, that's the time where allow the emotions if they're coming up. If they're coming up, let the cry out, let it out. But then it's time to remind yourself of who the fuck you are. Who the fuck you are. And I know sometimes when we're in the heat of an emotional moment, it is hard to remind ourselves that we're the gods of our realities. I know that, but it's baby steps, right? It's baby steps. So you are the God of your reality. I mean, really, really think about that for a minute. You're the God. You're the sole cause of everything within your experience. So if you're the sole cause, you're it. You also have the choice to tell yourself that your negative thoughts don't create, to eliminate the fear. So we're not so fearful of the negative thoughts. You can tell yourself that. But you can also be telling yourself, if I'm the only cause and I'm the God of my reality, I don't have to put my focus on these circumstances. I don't have to give a shit what's happening out here, because I know if I keep telling myself these stupid, fearful thoughts do not create, I have nothing to live in fear over. No one and nothing can ever hurt me or disappoint me ever again. I don't have to allow circumstances to ever bother me again. Now, that's not to say you have to be perfect and never let anything bother you and that you're never going to have a trigger. It's not what I'm saying. I'm saying really, really marinate in it's you creating everything. So if it's you and you actually take the time to really marinate in your Godness, your I amness, there is nothing to fear. Nothing to fear. Because all you got to do is put your focus on exactly what you want to experience, nothing out in that 3D, and it will at some point project out. Because we're always manifesting, right? We're always manifesting, but it's the constant reminder of the I am. I am God. I am the creator. I'm never going to be disappointed. SP is never going to be taken away from me. No matter what my 3D circumstances are or what I am fearing might happen in the 3D, I don't have to live in fear of that because I'm the sole creator. If there's already a circumstance that you've experienced that is unfavorable, so fucking what? So fucking what? Right? That was an experience from your previous shitty thinking. Now you're going to be putting your focus solely on you being the God of your reality and knowing you can have whatever the fuck you want. So you're going to put your focus on what you want to experience. If it's a relationship, what's the relationship? Right? What is it? What does it look like? How does it feel to be in it? Describe it to the T. Be as specific as you desire. Right? And don't dumb it down. Tell yourself you're having everything you desire, period. Nothing can snatch away your desires because you're God. You're God. You're it. Your negative thoughts don't create. Your negative, fearful thoughts don't create. Yeah? And also, I bring up states a lot because I want you to pay attention to the movement of your states and the noticing how your thoughts change with your states. It's because you are not your thoughts. You are not your feelings. They are the production, or they're produced from your state. So there's never anything to fear, ever. You're God. Okay? Hold on. I know she's got something. Yep. No. She don't listen. I don't even know why I'm saying no, because you know she's going to grab it again. Marianne Renders, thank you very much. Always love your lives. Finally part of them. Love it, Marianne. I'm so glad you're here. You're welcome, Bree. Love it. Is it Nira? Had relationships with 2 SPs last year, now friends with one, want the other one back. She says she can't commit, again, because of everything that went down, how to revise. Okay, so I want you to really think about I just wrote the Kim thoughts. Shut up, Teresa! There's a girl who's on her goddamn game, Teresa K. And you want to know what Teresa K's been doing to get on her goddamn game? She went and marinated in some Neville and really, really, really took it in. She marinated in some Neville and really absorbed it and started applying to her life. And that's why she feels fucking amazing. It's very happy for her. Anyway, okay. So let's think about what you just said here. She says she can't commit again because of everything that went down. She don't have free will, darling. She don't have free will. She don't have free will. Hold on, I see you supposed to tell me. So I tried polygamy, had 2 girlfriends. They were also friends before. A lot of old story, jealousy between them, etc. I'm now revising. They had no problems that I chose one of them and am friends with each other. That's good. But she don't have free will. So the fact that you're concerned that she can't commit again, she says she can't commit again, she can think whatever the fuck she wants, but she don't got the free will. So if you keep your focus on, yeah, you're going to commit again. Yeah, you're going to be with me. I'm the fucking god of my reality. Yeah, you are. In your head, of course. There's nothing to fear. Nothing to fear. She's not the one manifesting and creating in your damn reality. She ain't the boss. You are. Whether you're doing polygamy or what, I don't give a fuck what you're doing. I'm telling you that whoever you're intermingling with does not have free will. So there's nothing to fear. Listen, the people in your life are only ever reflecting you. So if you have an inner belief or an assumption, same thing. If you have one that you're not feeling chosen, just that alone, or not good enough, just those alone, yeah, can produce a dumbass showing up and saying they can't commit again because they're fulfilling the acting role you're giving them. That is what everyone is you pushed out means. They are reflecting your inner beliefs and assumptions. And I had a question the other day. Listen, everyone is you pushed out doesn't mean that your person can't have their own opinions on topics. Okay? I just want to make that clear. That's not what everyone is you pushed out is. Because I know some of you look at it as everyone is you pushed out. Well, I'm thinking I love them and I'm thinking I want them to call me. So why are they not if they're me pushed out? No, they are reflecting your inner beliefs and assumptions, not your every fucking opinion. Okay? But anyway, just want to make sure we are aware of that. That's everyone as you push out means they are reflecting your innards. What's going on in your beliefs and assumptions and the assumptions you're holding of them. They are reflecting that back to you. They are reflecting the state of consciousness you are in. Okay? Because each state of consciousness has its own inner beliefs, assumptions, experiences, manifestations, self-concept. Okay. So I would revise. You could revise back to the moment you guys broke up. You could revise that. You could revise back to her saying she can't commit and her telling you something completely different. It's your choice. Don't feel obligated that you have to revise every single fucking thing that ever happened between you two. There must be a catalyst moment, and I would go back to that. So the snowball effect that the catalyst caused will take care of that. But it's not a one and done with revision most of the time. Just saying, not trying to dump eliminating belief. But something that has really hurt our feelings is not one and done. We need to reread this daily until it becomes your dominant thought. Okay? Just saying. And then sit back, let the fucking 3D catch up, and it will. Stephanie Cormier, thank you very much. Got back from vacation, had an amazing time, chatted with SP this week. I'm back home and not super focused on him right now. Just on being happy, seeking joy. I'm sure this is fine. Happy birthday. Thank you very much. And yes, that's fine. It's okay if you're mainly focusing on yourself. That's perfect. That's what we should be doing. Not that I mean you can never focus on your SP. I don't mean that. But if we're the sole cause, we should be focusing on ourselves and making sure we're feeling amazing. You know what I'm saying? So fucking can reflect out. Listen, just because we pull our focus away from SP for a little bit doesn't mean they're going to forget about us or move on from us. Okay? But good for you. Lone Wolf. Lone Wolf. Heart. Thank you very much. Kim, you're live. Belated birthday dollars. Wanted to send you a Shein voucher, but it wouldn't let me because I'm in the UK. Love you, Mama. Go. Lone Wolf Heart, thank you so damn much. And I love that you paid attention to the fact that I love Shein. That in itself is a gift to me. The fact that you remembered, that's one of my favorite stores. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's very nice of you. As always, because you always are good to me. Always fucking lovely to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. KB444, thank you very much. I know I asked for a video, but knowing and waiting difference, explanation, please. I love you. What's the difference between knowing and waiting? Well, knowing is, say you're on a manifestation game and you're manifesting an SP, right? It's the most popular topic. It is knowing, shopping on Shein right now, sus. Love it. I love Shein. I am not ashamed to fucking say that. I don't care. I like cheaper clothes. Where do you think I got my shirt? Shein.com. You know what I'm saying? I love it. That allows me to put the luxury on my fucking handbags. Okay? Love it. Shein has wonderful price. They should fucking sponsor me, okay? Because I talk about them a lot. But I love Shein. Just got to know your measurements, man, and you're good to go. Anyway, okay. So, knowing. Knowing is when we are on a manifesting journey. Trying to manifest SP, money, whatnot. We'll use SP. It is the knowing that your manifestation is going to come. It's knowing. It's understanding. It's believing that, yes, I'm focusing on this thing that I want to experience. And I know, because I'm the God of my reality, that I am going to experience it. It's knowing. And it's a feeling. It's like, I can't explain it. It's just kind of like when you think you know something. It's knowing. It is done. Yeah? And waiting, well, I know that in this community, people get a little bit fucking too logical and scare people that, well, if you're sitting from the perspective of fucking waiting, then you don't believe your manifestation is done. Well, listen, okay, Mr. and Mrs. Logical Literalist. So long as you're on your game and you have some belief in manifesting, right? Don't get me wrong. Listen, it's normal to have some moments of wavering. It is. We want to get rid of the wavering, yeah? But until it fucking manifests in the 3D, we are fucking waiting. We're waiting. Yeah? Okay? 3D's on a minimal lag. I don't know exactly. Sometimes that lag can feel like 1 fucking second to maybe, I don't know, a month. We don't know. But I can't stand literal thinking in manifesting. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. And that's one of the things I can't stand. You are waiting for it to manifest. That's okay. It's don't put your life on hold. Keep living life. Keep existing while we're waiting for it to show up. But you can be in the knowing and still be fucking waiting. Meaning, I have a very comfortable knowing feeling when I'm manifesting. And that is because I have manifested so many things that I have proven to myself that Nothing's coincidence. Okay? So when I'm manifesting and whatever it is has not projected yet into my 3D, I'm waiting for it. But I'm not doubting it. I know it's going to come because I believe. I have 100% belief in manifesting. Do you see what I'm saying? However, there are some coaches who use that waiting phrase against you guys. And I think it's just fear-mongering, honestly. Don't be afraid of the fact that you're waiting for your fucking manifestation. That's all I'm going to say, okay? Knowing is a belief and a trust that it's already done. It's already done. And sometimes we put life on hold. That's the type of waiting we don't want to do. Sometimes we put life on hold until the manifestation comes. And in those moments, those are the moments when, in all honesty, you are not truly believing that it's going to manifest. Now, it's normal not to believe when you first start this fucking journey. It is normal. But at some point, we got to get a little trust in the law of assumption so that we can make your journey a little bit easier, right? So we can get that flow to start happening. But some people, unfortunately, put everything on hold until manifestation shows up. That's a version of waiting we never want to be. We never want to be. We want to live our life. We want to continue existing, okay? We want to exist. That's the difference between an unhealthy waiting and a regular waiting, okay? I hope that makes sense to you. Listen, let me be honest with you. People making manifestation videos, including myself, are teaching you from the perspective of their own fucking experiences. There are some who are making videos who really haven't manifested much. And that's not me taking a shit on them. That's just me keeping it real for a minute. So therefore, their experience in this journey, the law of assumption journey, manifestation journey, is pretty small. And because of that, they are teaching from their limited perspectives, and they are dumping their limited perspectives on the community. And I don't think they're all malicious. I don't think it's bad intent. It's just they're teaching from where they are. And I wish there was a requirement that you have to have a little time before you start offering fucking coaching and making videos, because it's scenarios like that when we're in the fear of waiting. I can't stand fear mongering. I hate it. It's probably why I'm seeing it in the community, because I don't like it, and that's where I'm focusing. So I know it's me. I gotta change my focus. But I hate it. I hate fucking fear mongering in manifestation. I hate it. It is my biggest pet peeve. And when coaches are making videos that are fucking almost threatening you, if you don't do this, this, and this, you're never going to get your shit. It's disgusting to me. It's disgusting. Okay? There's a reason why I tell you guys we're limitless. It's because we are. The only, I think, rules in manifesting, because I'm a no rule person, is try to put your dominant focus on what you want to experience, or let's pay attention to your state, because to me, it's all about the states. It's your state of consciousness, yeah? But that's about it. The way you utilize your manifestation game, whether you like scripting, visualizing, inner conversations, utilizing revision, is all on you, meaning it's your choice. There should never be fear in manifesting. And I know some people make videos from that perspective, and I'm sorry about that. I wish I had the power to remove them, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? But if you're getting scared, or if a video upsets you to the point of tears, and I know it's happened to some of you because you've reached out to me, fucking turn that shit right off and tune them out. And come to me and I'll answer your question. But there should never be a point where manifestation advice upsets you. There shouldn't. It's probably coming from a limited belief in that creator, period. And one of the biggest ones is you've got to let go of the manifestation in order to get the manifestation. And it's just not fucking true. It's just not true. Okay? Anyway, all right, rant over. Haley Quinn, thank you very much. Manifesting this guy who does not know me. Living only in the 4D, good. Now often I forget about him in a good way. Also lost complete complete interest in other guys. Sounds like Sabbath? Yeah, if you are in that comfortable knowing stage, comfortable knowing, no worries, no wavering, you know it's done, yes, then you're in Sabbath, yes. So if you're totally focused on your 4D, you're right, the 4D, and you're not concerned with 3D, right? Focus, it's all up here. And you know it's done. You know that manifestation is coming. If that's in that knowing stage, yes, that is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Okay? So well done. It does sound like Sabbath. Claire T. Thank you very much. What? Oh, hold on. It just refreshed on me. God damn it. Hold on. I just lost you. There we go. Okay. Checking on my coaching call status. I will tell you right now, Claire T. Claire T, you are on my this week group, my list, my this week group. So you will be getting an email from me tomorrow. Okay? So if you don't feel like waiting for me, prepare what is your availability for Thursday. No. Wednesday. Look at your availability for Wednesday. Okay? Conference clips. Thank you very much. Thank you for being so encouraging. Your pep talk is very important to me. Thank you very much. That was fucking nice. I appreciate that. That makes me feel good. Thank you very much. That's my only fucking goal, honestly. I just want... I know this is probably one of my flaws too. I know my mom energy comes off a lot. I know that. And I am natural. I'm a Taurus Gemini, you know what I'm saying? I'm on that damn cusp. I'm very overprotective of my cub, right? My child. Well, I kind of think of you guys, even though some of you are like near the same age as me or maybe older, but I don't care. I still consider you guys, I know that sounds so fucked up. You're like my cubs. And I get very overprotective, hence why I get so defensive over limited perspectives and hence the pep talks. But I promise it's coming from a place of I just want to protect everybody. And I want everybody to get their fucking manifestations. And I get, I know. I need to work on my overprotectiveness. I know I do. I've been like this my whole fucking life. When I love something, I love it. And I love my peeps. I love my HBICs very much. I feel like I know every one of you in real life, like as in not through my phone, like you're my neighbors. That's my mentality. And hence my defensiveness on limited beliefs come up really bad. And I know it. And I try really hard not to talk badly about other coaches. I do. I try hard, but sometimes it just slips out. So I'm sorry. I need to work on that. I know that. I'm too overprotective. I gotta retract the claws and just, you know what I'm saying? I know. I'm working on it. Carolina, thank you very much. Difference between revision and just affirming for the desire. The difference is revision is more of instantly rewriting something already experienced. That's revision. Affirming, now, all right, listen, time's an illusion, right? Time is not linear, but we humans consistently think that it is. So we think from that perspectives, okay? So I'm going to talk as if time was linear right now, but it's not. Hence why we're able to revise, okay? But when we are affirming, it's kind of like we're affirming future tense. But time's not linear, right? There is no future. There's only ever the present moment, right? Everything's happening at the same fucking time. Okay. But it's like the future tense. Where revision is backwards. Something we've experienced in the past. Maybe it's revising on the spot, but it's still, even though time is not linear, it's still past. So you could be revising in the moment as you're in the midst of a conversation with a person, but once they've said it, it's like your past. So you're revising on the spot, but it's still a revision of the past, yeah? Or the revising of your day, which is right before you go to bed at night, you revise what you experienced the day, just as like the Mrs. J.E. story, which is my favorite Neville Goddard's like story ever. But there's that. So there's different types of revision. There's also, when we are, let's say like an affirmation, there's revision affirmations, for example. But if you listen, it is revising past. Although time's linear. Okay, I got it. Time's not linear. Okay, but I'm going to say it like this. All of my relationships have always been successful. It's that always that makes that affirmation a revision affirmation. So the difference is the way I perceive is it's the direction. So if we were to say time was linear, you're affirming future tense. Revising would be working on something past tense. I hope that fucking makes sense. But that's kind of like the simplified version of it. That's the difference. And our ability to revise is because you're not, hopping in a DeLorean, the Back to the Future car, and going back to these moments. You're not driving back there and reliving. You're tangling with the memory of it. And honestly, it's just like affirming, but backwards. Just think of it like that. I hope that made sense. I try to keep it fucking simple over here. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that made sense to you. Lanny DL, thank you very much. Need major zhuzhing. Listen, you can spell zhuzhing any way you want, the way I look at it. I know what you meant. Okay? I knew what you meant. Major victim mode. Lanny. What's going on, Lanny DL? Why are you in victim mode? I'll tell you why you're in victim mode, because you are in victim state, which victim state is usually the state where we are completely married to our 3D and our 3D circumstances. We are forgetting who we are. We are not reminding ourselves that we are the gods of our realities. You need to do that. Nothing is outside of you, okay? Family, work, and SP. Okay, all circumstances. Whatever's happening in those fucking categories are fucking circumstances. I know our 3D can be triggering. I know, trust me, I know. Okay, I'm human. Okay, but it's fucking circumstances. Nothing more than circumstances. So whatever you're experiencing, you have plenty of tools to use, Lanny DL. Right? You have affirmations, you have visualization, you have scripting, you have revision, you have inner conversations. You have all these tools. So we should be utilizing these tools to help you get out of victim state and back into the woman or man who has it all state, or at least a state closer to that. If it's people upsetting you, we should be recreating these fuckers. Yes? And we recreate people, we get them to change by changing the story we're telling about that person within our mind. The inner talk we're having around that person, our assumptions around that person. So if it's a family member that you regularly don't get along with, same thing for a work associate or even your SP, everyone in your life that you intermingle with are going to immediately reflect you. Reflect you. Yeah? So it's like this. How are you regularly perceiving these people or these situations in your life? This is why, listen, I started working on a states video today that I hopefully will have finished and be up tomorrow. But let me make this obvious to you. When you are in a victim state, as opposed to the woman or man who has it all state, please know also that just because I only ever really refer to these two states, it's not that these are the only two states that exist. There are many, 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 many different states, okay? But when you are in a victim state and you don't address it, all right? You're only going to be able to perceive things in a certain fashion. So the way you would look at your SP in victim state and how they're showing up in victim state is a complete 180 on how you're going to perceive them when you are in the woman or man who has it all state. Okay? Hence why we want to shift our states. Because when you shift your state, you leave things behind, which is good. Because each state has its own experiences, its own thoughts, its own manifestations, its own assumptions and beliefs, its own self-concept. Yeah? So when we are perceiving our 3D as anything other than being from within us, we're in a shit fucking state and we need to shift. And we shift by doing our best to fucking center ourselves, remind ourselves that we are the God of our reality. We are the I am God. We're the sole cause. We are it. Nothing is outside of us, meaning no one we're intermingling can truly ever hurt or disappoint us. They can't. We allow them to when we are in victim state. So shift your fucking state. Put your focus there. Shift out of it and everything will change. Everyone in your life is reflecting you. Reflecting you. Your beliefs, your assumptions, the assumptions you hold of them, they are in the state with you. They shift state to state with you. Think of it that way. So if you're stuck in victim state, you are going to be perceiving only victim type circumstances from these people. Time to shift. Doesn't mean we always have to stay in this state. It's normal to fall back out. We are humans. We are shifting constantly. But we do want to work at creating a better dwelling state for us. And we all have a dwelling state. Most of us who have come to the law of assumption came from dwelling in a regular victim state, because that's the most comfortable when we look at others and see it, that they are doing things to us. See what I'm saying? When we look at the 3D, it's happening to us. They're hurting my feelings. They said something shitty to me, blah, blah, blah. You are forgetting who you are. You are not remembering that you are the only cause. You're the sole cause for this interaction and how it's going down and how you're perceiving it. And that's the job, is to remind yourself of that and slowly shift out of it. That should be the number one priority, is paying attention to your state of consciousness, because we are manifesting from it. See what I'm saying? Your affirmations, your all that stuff, all those tools, affirming, scripting, visualizing, revision, inner conversations, are tools that will help you shift your state. Get your focus back over here. Get your focus back over 4D. You cannot serve two masters. As upsetting as circumstances can be, when we keep our fucking eyes on the circumstances instead of what we want to experience, we are only going to create more of those circumstances, and we are only going to stay in this fucking useless victim state. Victim state sucks tits. It's the worst. And I know, because victimhood was my dwelling space for the majority of my life. So I know what it feels like. It feels like shite. It's miserable. And everybody's fucking annoying in the 3D. I know it sucks. Put your focus on you and shifting your state through your manifestation game. And you will start to feel much better. Trust a bitch. Okay. VC again, thank you very much. Thank you, Kim. When I spend time alone with SP, I definitely notice how beautifully he is conforming, and that is very reassuring. I love that, VC, and I love that you're looking at it as he is conforming, because he is with you. As you evolve, as you work on shifting your state, and that's what you're doing, okay? He's shifting with you. So even though there might be circumstances, when you look aside from the circumstances and see the good in what's happening in the 3D, and you keep your focus on that beautiful fucking relationship that you're creating, you keep your focus there, there is no choice in 3D. It will project out. So well done. Desandra Thrasher, thank you very much. Kim, things have been upside down since I thought he was lying. He was, and started accusing me of things. And blocked on everything. Again, I'm so upset. Okay, Desandra, but what does this say? I'm going to read it again. I want you to really hear what you wrote to me, okay? Things have been upside down since I thought he was lying. He was, and started accusing me of things and blocked me on everything. Again, I'm so upset. I know you're upset. I know you're hurting, and I'm sorry. But let's really listen to this. Right now, you are describing him as someone who has free will. And that is because you are giving him free will. You are looking at your circumstances as if you have no control over them. And you do. And plus, listen, I know you're hurting. I'm not trying to pick on you. I'm just being real with you. When you thought he was lying, right? You went straight to victim mode and you stayed there. And I'm not teasing you, right? Listen, there's multiple victim modes. I just like to use the umbrella term victim mode, victim state, because it's easier instead of trying to figure out every single fucking one of them, right? But the moment you looked at him and thought he was lying, that's it. You went straight to victim state and you stayed there. We're all guilty of that too, by the way. Every one of us has done that on our manifestation games. We have, okay? Because you stayed there, that's it. 3D's got to start recalibrating itself, including the people. They're recalibrating to fulfill that state of consciousness for you. Period. So, let me say it like this. Had you decided to not go there to victim state, and you chose instead to turn your focus away from 3D and put your focus on only yourself and working on shifting your state to, at minimum, a better state of consciousness, a better one than this, okay? That entire scenario would have flipped on its head. And it would have turned out he wasn't fucking lying. Because your 3D would have started recalibrating its ass right to you in this other state. Hence why states of consciousness fucking matter. That should be your focus. States. I know you guys are probably annoyed of me saying it over and over, but it states. And in other words, your 4D, staying over in your 4D, throwing yourself on your manifestation game, doing your best to remember that you are the God of your reality. You are the sole creator. You put your focus back over here instead of there. Your 3D recalibrates its ass with you. As you shift, it shifts. See what I'm saying? So right now, you're in victim state, and the things you're experiencing are from that state. Think of all of your thoughts being in different colored balloons in the sky. When you are in victim state, the only colored balloons that you can see are diarrhea color, whatever, all the different shades of diarrhea or vomit. That's the only ones you can see in the sky. As you start shifting through your states, that's when really pretty colors start appearing. Because when you're in a victim state, it's just shit thoughts, one after the other after the other. The only thing you're perceiving is shit. So that when you make your version of your relationship and of your person, focus goes straight to there, totally fuck that 3D, and things will recalibrate. If you're struggling to do that, begin revising immediately instead of hanging on to this. Don't sit in the pain and the hurt. Revise it. Revise it to help you to lose the story you're telling. Okay? Your situation will turn. It will. There is nothing permanent unless we want it to be fucking permanent. We really do have the choice. It feels out of our control. The him blocking you and everything feels out of your control. And that's because you are feeling separate from your God power. You're feeling like you are separate from your person, and you are not separate. We are all connected, all of us. Put your entire attention on nothing but your 4D, on what you're creating, what you want to experience, and the reminding of yourself of who the fuck you are. Your God. He has no creation power in your fucking reality. Take your power back. Remind yourself of who the I really can't say that enough. Remind yourself of who the fuck you are. Your God. All of us are God. We are the fragments of God. Each one of us has a fragment of God. Hence, when all of our God particles, the God fragments, are all together, we are all whole in God. Do you see what I'm saying? Think of a droplet from the ocean. When you put that under a microscope, and if we had this mega giant microscope that could go over the entirety of all the oceans, they would have the same fucking DNA. See what I'm saying? And when that little drop goes back to the ocean, it becomes whole with the ocean again. The ocean, in this analogy, is God. The droplet of water is us, you, me. Okay? Remind yourself of that. Nothing is outside of you. You're the cause. Clearly, in your victim state, you have a shitty self-concept, probably not feeling chosen, not feeling good enough. If your sole focus becomes moving that fucking state, that shitty self-concept will stay right fucking there. I promise. Okay? It will turn around, Cassandra. It will. Summer Fitters, thank you very much. Give Poop a treat from us. I will. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sally Abigail. Well, Abigail, thank you very much, but that's no question, Sally. That's no question, but thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Lone Wolf Heart again. Thank you very much. I started divorce application and I feel like the purge is behind me. My to-be ex-husband is naturally spending less time at home because of circumstances that I must have manifested, and I'm back to work and doing well. Life is good. Oh my God, yes. I'm so fucking happy for you. Yes, that fucking purge is behind you. That's because over here we decide we're not going to go through purges anymore. We are creating the assumption that we don't have fucking purges anymore. We instantly shift. The minute we are working on things, we instantly shift to any other better state than anything victim mode. Right? Because we're God. We can do what we want. Well done. Very happy for you. Nicola, or Nicola. It's Nicola, isn't it? Because I'm seeing the British pound signed. And Nicola makes me think of Nicola from Girls Aloud. So, yeah, okay. Thank you very much. My SP and I are in contact every day. And he has been saying a few things that I've been affirming. It feels like he's already here. Love you, Kim. I love you too, Nicola. And well fucking done. Well done. Of course he's fucking showing up every day, repeating things. Of course he is. Because you're fucking God. And we're all connected. And he's inside of you right fucking now. I mean, your person is connected inside you right now. Well done. Very happy for you. Stay on your game. Very, very good. Sasha Louise, thank you very much again. I want to be married to my SP. And him to move to my state. Is me wanting him to move here messing with the how? Should I just focus on being married instead, regardless of where we're living? Well, wait a minute. Okay. I can see why you're concerned that's messing with the how. However, if you have a specific desire that you want to live in your state because you just enjoy living there, no, that is not messing with the how. If it's a desire to live in the state of your choice, right? Or wherever you are, if that's your desire, that's not messing with the how. If you are thinking the only way you two can be married is if he comes to your state and you, because you can't see outside of it, then yes, that's messing with the how. But you having a desire to live, do you see the reason why it's different? I want struggling over my words. Do you see why it's different though? It's the intention. It's the thought behind it. That's why it's different, okay? Desire feels much different than, well, it has to happen this way, or because I can't see any other way of it happening. See the difference, okay? It's kind of being afraid to move to his place. To where his state, you mean? Or his actual home. You don't like his house. No, listen, well, I don't want you to be afraid to be anywhere, but you have the choice to fucking live where you want to fucking live. If you have a desire to live in your state, you fucking can. That's not, just fix my fucking nail. Thank you very much. That's not you messing with shit, okay? But if it's just because of, I don't want to live in his house, well then yeah, stop fucking with that. Just decide you have your dream house. What does your dream house look like? His country. Okay, all right, yeah. You don't want to live in his country. So your desire is to not live there. Your desire is to live anywhere but his country, I'm assuming, maybe. I wouldn't overstress it. Don't get too literal. You know what I mean? Don't put conditions. Don't stress. I know there's a thing of like putting out fires and wasting time putting out fires. I know that. But you're allowed to desire where you want to fucking live. You know what I'm saying? KM, thank you very much. Hi, Kim. What do you think of the don't give free rent to random guys in your head? It's often said to avoid narcs, but don't know how to analyze. All right, hold up. Don't give free rent to a random guys in your head. It's often said to avoid narcs. I'm not going to lie to your ass. I have never heard of that before. Okay. And I don't even understand how that saying in itself would equate to avoiding a narc. Because anytime we have desire for someone. They're in our fucking head rent free. You know what I'm saying? But, and I know this is going to be controversial when I say it, but I mean, it is what it is. There really is no such thing as, oh, you're not going to like me saying this, but there really is no narcissists. We are creating them. Not that I think you should say to yourself, well, I think I was in a relationship with a narcissist and he was fucking terrible to me. I don't mean let's give that fucker an excuse if he did anything that, or he or she did anything to you that was not good, and any abusive scenarios. I'm not saying you blame yourself for that. Fuck that entirely. It's not what I'm saying. I'm saying when we have a description of something, someone, we are then going to project it into our 3D. So let me just say this. I have coached probably off the top of my head, 10 or 15 names are coming up in my head. So we'll say 15 to be safe. Who thought they were in relationships with a narcissist. And I politely explained to them, if you keep fucking describing them as a narcissist, you are going to keep experiencing narcissistic tendencies with this motherfucker, right? We need to start changing the story so that person can change. And quite frankly, I think narcissism, narcissist, narcs is a fucking trending buzzword that gets overused. And when you think of manifesting and knowing we're the gods of our realities, if God is love and God creates love, do we really think? No, I'm just saying, I'm going to go down a rabbit hole on this. Change the perception. Change the perception. So I don't understand how don't give free rent to random guys in your head. It's often say to avoid narcs. Listen, anytime someone's showing up desirable, if you believe in manifestation, if you believe in the law of assumption, okay, things are manifesting out. So if we think that we can manifest a narcissist, we're going to. If we have a belief within ourselves or an assumption around things, like not feeling good enough, expecting love to fail us, expecting to have shit relationships, expecting to be mistreated, expecting all these things because of the beliefs that we've grown up with, then that's what we're going to manifest. Everything is coming from within us. So I just don't deal with narcissism. Belongs to the logical world. It doesn't belong in my law of assumption world. You can't say one or the other. See what I'm saying? It's you believe in the law of assumption. You believe in manifestation. You believe you are the God of your reality. You're the sole cause. You believe that. Or you believe in logical land descriptions of shitty motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? We have a choice and we have the ability to change people in our world. Yes, double-mindedness. We can't serve two gods. Exactly. We have the ability to recreate people. That's all I'm saying. So I'm not sure what that means. Don't worry. KM, what I would tell you is I wouldn't even worry about most of these types of sayings. Don't give free rent to random guys in your head are from logical land. Yeah, these logical land stuff is the free rent in my head. Yes. Yes, KM. That's what it is. Sounds to me like logical land, dating, fucking advice, old dumb shit that we do not allow in to our reality now. We are changing. Oh, my spiritual ocean. Hello, beautiful. She's with me on this narc topic. Love it. Love it. So, KM, I would tell that fucking dumbass advice to fuck right off, because it is. It's dumb, useless, logical land advice. Okay? Cass Ann, thank you very much. Hi, Kim. Hope you had an amazing birthday. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. That was very nice. Hillary Marie, thank you very much. Good chance of custody, and I might be testifying on his behalf. SP's mom mentioned it to him, and he said, I know, I thought of her. I am stoked. Love ya. Well, hello, fucking movement. Hello, movement. Well, fucking done. It's fucking amazing. Ms. Mitchell, thank you very much. SP went hot to cold. I spiraled, but I realized it was my fear of last year repeating itself with us. He's not ignoring me, but hasn't reached out all month. I feel myself getting frustrated. Well, first of all, well done on catching that it was nothing but your fear of last year repeating itself. And let me tell you something. Even though I am someone who dominantly focuses on my state of being, because I know manifesting is from our state of consciousness. It is the state we are embodying, okay? It is, okay? So that is what this girl does to manifest. I focus on what my state is, and then I keep my focus on my desire. But it doesn't mean that I never fall out of the state, yeah, and have my human moment. And I had moments, especially when the time of year would roll by of when I had manifested solos, my 2 solos, when the time of year prior to when they started rolls by, I, without question, sometimes fall out of my state and have that fear that, oh my God, what if I do this again? What if I fucking manifest another one? It's because you're a fucking human being. You're out of the state. That's all it is. Okay? Wait. Spiritual Ocean, she's taking us in the shower with her. Jesus. Okay, Brienne, number 2. Brienne's always in the shower too. So listen, don't beat yourself up for having that fear of shit happening again. Even I have experienced that. It's just, we're out of the state in that moment. We're forgetting who the fuck we are. We're thinking of, that the 3D or even the SP has the ability to control what we're manifesting, and they do not. And they don't, he don't got free will, all that good stuff. It's us in control. So we need to remind ourselves of that, first of all, okay? So, I like the way you're wording it. He's not ignoring me, but hasn't reached out all month. I understand why you're getting fucking frustrated. I'm not stupid. Yeah, I get it. But in the moments when you're frustrated, that's an amazing time to start to go back into centering yourself, reminding yourself who you are. If you're the soul cause and you're the God of your reality, you are the I am. If you are that, if you believe in manifesting, then you can know with confidence that he's not going anywhere. He's going to come back. And maybe this would be a great time to look at any assumptions you are holding of him. Any assumptions. I will tell you, even I had to do that. Listen, if we can't get to the heart of why we're feeling the way we are feeling, chances are maybe we're holding a story or an assumption about the person. And that's a good time to start thinking of things. And your ego will provide you plenty of things to think about if you ask it to. You know what I'm saying? And maybe you've got some assumptions about him rolling along, like he sucks at communicating. He always does this to me. This is how this started last year or whenever you experienced it. This is the same fucking behavior he did last time. Blah, blah, blah. He doesn't have free will. It's the state you're holding right now. Put your focus on you. Put your focus, I would say even for a few moments, take the focus off of him for a minute and put the focus on the relationship that you want to manifest with him. What does that relationship look like? Put your focus there. I'm not saying you can't think about your SP at all. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, but put the focus on the actual relationship. Put your focus there. Figure out, what does it feel like? What do you think it feels like to be in that loving, fulfilling, committed relationship with him? Go for that. Go for that for a little bit, okay? I've been thinking he's immature for the way he doesn't communicate and shuts down. Well, there you go. There you go, Ms. Mitchell. Time to change those assumptions. He's a lovely communicator. He's so fucking mature for his age or whatever. Okay? You've got this. I'm not worried about you. You got it. Michelle Louise, thank you very much. Hi, Kim. Hope you had a lovely birthday. I am using inner conversations to get SP back. Will he hear my thoughts? Thank you. You are the best. Oh, thank you so much. Well, fucking thank you, first of all. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, he's hearing your thoughts. It's because we're all one consciousness. We're all connected. Just like my, water droplet versus the ocean type of shit. We're all connected. Our consciousness is like that giant ass ocean. He's connected to it too. Although sometimes the picture I get of what it might look like, my picture is stupid. I see this giant disco ball thingy with a bunch of things coming out of it. We're all connected to one of the things. So we're all connected to the giant disco ball. But anyway, we're all connected. He's connected to you. And when listen, inner conversations are very much like affirming, okay? That is how he's getting them. He is thinking that they are his thoughts, though, okay? So it's popping into his mind just like thoughts pop into our minds, okay? Ooh, show me a wave separate from the ocean and I'll show you a person separate from the universe. I like that. So yeah, that's how he's getting them. And let me tell you something. I don't know if you've ever heard me say this, but when I was in solo vacation, that was my go-to, was inner conversations on top of trying to maintain a state. But inner conversations was where, if I missed him, any of that feelings, inner conversations. And he came back reciting my inner conversations, my specific ones that I knew when I was having a good moment, when I wasn't crying. Sometimes I would do inner conversations of specific things that I know was not his normal talk, was never my normal talk, just for shits and giggles. And then I would usually start crying a few minutes later because I was a hot mess express. But when we got back together, he recited those things to me. And they're personal, so I ain't telling you what they are. But he did. Some of them were sassy, But he did. He fucking did. So they're getting them. Okay? You are welcome. Larry Hutchcraft, thank you very much. Holy shit, Larry. Long time no talk. How you doing? Thank you so much. Candy Serrano? Hopefully I didn't butcher your last name. Okay, I work with SP and the 3P, and sometimes it's hard to ignore the 3D. Elizabeth Jean Nancy Kim, I know. Okay, sometimes it's hard to ignore the 3D. Now me and SP, we're separated. He always reaches out, but this time he is silent. Wait, I need to reread this. Okay. I work with SP and the 3P, and sometimes it's hard to ignore the 3D. Now me and SP, we are separated. He always reaches out, but this time he is silent. What do you mean? If he always reaches out, how can he be silent? Is that going over my head? Is it one of those going right over my head type of moments? Well, regardless. So you guys are in a solo. We ain't separated. We're solo. We're on a solo vacation. All right? Listen, I get it. If you've got to work with everyone, SP and 3P, I get it. It can be very difficult to ignore the 3D when it's in your fucking face. I'm not stupid. these are the times where I do suggest, well, number one, let me just say before I even get into that, the fact that you're not necessarily hearing from him, that's a circumstance. Let's not put our focus on that. I know it's probably bothering you that you're not hearing from him. And I'm sure you are attaching a meaning to it. Like, this time feels different. This time he's acting different. I think this solo is different. I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to manifest him back. And I know, because that's literally what I was thinking during solo number 2. I was fucking terrified in solo number 2. I completely questioned the law of assumption. I questioned manifestation. I questioned my ability to manifest. I said it all. Negative thought, I had it. If it existed, I had it, okay? And that was a big one, was this time's different. You know, this time he's not reaching out to me. This time it's, you know, I don't know. I feel like it's different this time. It feels so bad. I'm very scared. All the thoughts. So I get it. And I cried. I'm not exaggerating. When I say I cried every day, I mean I literally cried every day. I mean, I looked rough during that period. Rough. My eyes were always puffy because I was literally crying every fucking day. No exaggeration. Even if I had somewhat good days, tears were going to happen at some point. Usually, if I woke up with anxiety, tears would start rolling. Or before I would go to bed, tears would start rolling. It just sucked. Okay? So don't do that. Don't tell yourself that it's different this time. It feels different. I know you're doing that, so don't do that, okay? I wish I didn't do that. It's probably fucking prolonging things. And it's adding to our fear. And therefore what? The more we're fearing, the more fucking shitty thoughts keep coming in. And that's because you are in a particular state right now. You are in a victim state, right? Just like me. I was in a fucking victim state. Your person doesn't have free will. It feels like they do, especially when they show up doing things that we do not like. It feels like they have free will. They do not. Okay? So, in those moments, you know what I'm going to say. It's time to relax yourself a little bit. Remind yourself of who the fuck you are. You're the sole creator. You're the only cause. This entire scenario is only happening because of what's going on within us, not from the perspective of to blame yourself. It's not what I mean. It's just the acknowledgement that everything's happening from within you. That's all. But we don't have to beat ourselves up for what has manifested. But it is time to fucking remember you are the sole creator. I think I just fucking lucked out that was when states finally fucking, oh my God, it finally fucking clicked. And I want it to click for all of you, you know? But anyway, when you're aware of the thoughts you're thinking, then you know if they are not thoughts that are serving your manifestation, we've got to refocus ourselves. My advice, even though you got to face shit in your 3D, my advice to you is to start literally like write down exactly what you want to experience in the relationship with your person. Put your focus on that. Try to tune that 3D out. I know it's not easy, especially if you got to fucking work with these fucking assholes. But put your focus over here on the relationship itself and remind yourself as you're writing it down, okay, that you're God. You're the sole creator of your reality. You have total power, okay? You do. You have total power and control. You're the only one manifesting in your reality. Put all your focus there. And at minimum, if you can't drop the 3P from your mind, then fucking put your thought on. And this is just to help you get to the point where you're not triggered. Tell yourself that dumb bitch is only in the equation to show that fucking guy that he only loves me and that I'm the best fucking option for him. I'm the only fucking option because he ain't got a damn choice. It's not like he's got free will. He's lucky to even have my motherfucking attention. He's lucky that I even look in his fucking direction because I'm the god of my reality. I'm fucking beautiful. I'm fucking amazing. I'm everything. I am everything. And that dumb heifer is only there to wake his ass up. That's what you fucking tell yourself for now. And when you're finally to the point where that stupid ass 3P is not triggering you, that's when you're going to start dropping it from your awareness, because that's how we get rid of it. Okay, Candy, you can fucking do it. You can do it. I know it feels like these are harrowing, terrible times. I know I lived it. I get it. Okay? But I promise you, if my crybaby ass, and I was crybaby ass, legitimately, I'm like, it's not an exaggeration. I'm being totally honest, sincere. I cried every fucking day until we were back together. I'm not lying. And I keep a journal. So I know. I have evidence. It's all right. Listen, I don't believe in stifling our tears. I don't. It's get them the fuck out. They want to come out, let them out. You know what I'm saying? Think of the tears as shedding the shitty version of yourself that manifested that shitty situation. You're creating the version of you that has whatever the fuck you want. And what you don't want is this dumb fucking version of him that fucking has a third party. We want the version of him that is all loving, loyal, and faithful. So that's what your focus is right now. Think of it at least like, oh, this is my new fucking job. I'm creating a better ass version of you because I don't like this fucking version of you. I don't like that version of him. That's a twat version. He's acting like a twat. If he gets a 3P, he's a twat. We don't want that version of him. So we're glad that he's over there right now. Think of it that way. So you take this time to recenter yourself, reminding yourself of who the fuck you are. Yes? Really, really, really thinking about and taking in who you are. And you are, and you tell yourself this, you are becoming the perfect fucking version of yourself that will only fucking ever manifest again. The perfect version of him who would never even dare think to look in another direction because everyone else is disgusting to him. He only has eyes for you. There is nothing fucking wrong with thinking that way. Period. So put your fucking eyes over here on the relationship itself and the version of you who has it all. And you tell yourself every single day that you are waking up in the reality where you get everything you desire. Okay? You'll be fine. It'll get better. It will. Summer Fitters, thank you very much again. Please do videos on time and multiple realities. I will. I did write it down. Girl, I got it. Okay. Grace, thank you very much. Just fucking, hold on. Hold on, fuck. All right, I gotta go to the other screen, so hold on. Okay. Everyone as you push out mean we manifest things not involving us, like world events or just stuff that directly affects us in our reality, though the latter for the most. Well, it's like this. I don't think that I created the Ukraine war. I'm not going to blame myself for the Ukraine war. That's fucking terrible, and I'm not going to accept that I created that. Other people can think what they want. I don't believe that. Do I think that the reality itself, now you gotta think, don't look at realities. I know sometimes that we look at our world that we're in, we look at it as solid, to the touch and things like that. But I don't. I think of this world as a hologram. and kind of try to think of it from the perspective, because this helps me. This helps me not take blame for terrible things like that, or mass murderers, things like that. I'm not taking the responsibility that I fucking created that. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Okay? So the way I see things is the people we're intermingling with are still humans. They're versions of themselves. But I do think, okay, that our realities, because they're holograms, right? You can put your hand through a hologram, right? I think our realities do intermingle. We're intermingling with the versions of them, hence multiple different versions of ourselves and our people. And like, who created the Ukraine war? Is that person, people over there? Or, the dude, the head of Russia? You know what I'm saying? Not me. But our holographic worlds do cross over to create our experience. How I believe in everyone as you pushed out, it only applies to the people I am actually intermingling directly with. So I don't look at Jason Momoa as he is me pushed out, because I have not had, other than watching on TV or through my phone, I have not had a direct intermingling experience with him. My specific person, people I have conversations with, is where I experience my everyone is you pushed out. I hope that makes sense. It's your choice on how you want to think your reality works, but that's how mine does. And because I'm the God of my reality, I can say so. And it will be provided back to me exactly how I think of it, just like it will for you. Okay? So, no, when it comes to catastrophic events, horrible fucking people, no, I didn't create it. I will not take, hold on a minute, my SP's texting me. I can't. I probably froze. All right, so let's see. I hope that made sense. Hold on. Anyway, I hope that made sense. Yeah? Okay, is it Lee? Thank you very much. Hi. How to handle the 3D when I'm manifesting my SP with who there is just silent time. But someone new showed up acting 100% according to my affirmations. Honestly, it feels weird.